protesting begins in Hong Kong. So we've seen over the weekend a lot of protesters hitting the streets of Hong Kong. Now this being ignited after the reports that we covered last week, guys, where essentially China were readying some implementation of some security legislation in Hong Kong. Okay, and this is on the back of remember last year where those riots and those protests were taking place in Hong Kong. So this has certainly angered the citizens of Hong Kong once again, or a select few. And you know, what does this mean for the markets? Well, remember, the US has history with Hong Kong. Okay, they have a good relationship and history there with Hong Kong that goes back years and years and years ago. As you remember, we noted in the last blog, you can check that out. And obviously tensions remain high enough as it is between US and China. And now the fact that China are looking to impose this legislation in Hong Kong is really angering and firing up the US even more. And a White House official actually noted over the weekend that if China does do this, they face consequences. Well, Trump said that last week, but then an official said they face consequences and sanctions, right? And I don't think that's going to stop China in terms of what they want to do, which is likely to not going to end in a good situation between the US and China. And we do obviously run the risk again of what happened through 2019, and that was the trade war. Okay, but maybe this escalates bigger than that, much bigger, because there's just a lot of fiery rhetoric from all types of angles, and I think this is much bigger than just a simple trade war that has an impact on the markets. Now, what does this mean when we look at the charts? Right now, obviously Monday, today, it's bank holiday in the UK and US. So we're seeing a lot of consolidation, volumes are light, liquidity's thin, as per usual with bank holiday when large players are out of the market. But I think for this week, given the way in which the protests have hit the streets now, and this is likely to shake up both US and China, I think this week could really be a week that we watch out for big safe haven flow to come as when the volumes pick up for the rest of the week. I shouldn't see why not, just given the way in which things are escalating at present. So you'd be looking at, you know, the dollar obviously has acted as a safe haven, as we've seen in these geopolitical tensions. You know, JPY, potential room for that to continue to, to regather some pace in terms of strength, and perhaps at some point as well, gold is able to pick back up again and start heading towards that $1,800 mark. So right now, very sensitive times, and relations are not good between those two largest economies in the world, the United States and China. So a real thing to keep an eye on, and something that we will be on top of throughout the week and try and update you where possible in the blogs. In terms of real-time fundamental and technical analysis, baby, making sense of it all, we live and breathe that at freaknetwork.io. Do not hesitate to go on our website, click on become a member, and just check out our offering in terms of what we do every single day for the members. And if you just want to learn technicals or fundamentals, we've got that covered too. Stay lit, baby. Let's get it.